Come in.
Dr. Kendall, DCI Munro, wanted CID. I wonder if I could ask you a few questions.
Oh, yes, of course. My secretary said there was a police inspector looking for me. Do come in, have a seat. Yes, by all means, that's fine. This is about that woman I operated on last night, isn't it? Taplow, Gladys Taplow, yes. Nasty business. I've got the report here somewhere. Let me just find it.
Yes, we'll be interviewing Miss Taplow this afternoon, as long as she's well enough. But in the meantime...
This afternoon? My goodness, Inspector, you're being a bit optimistic there. Have you no idea how badly injured that woman was? What in the world happened to her?
Well, we were hoping that you could shed some light on that one, sir. Miss Taplow lives alone. A sweet woman, by all accounts, popular with the neighbours, utterly devoted to a pet kitty. Anyhow, these neighbours had some kind of disturbance in the house last night. Crashes, shouts, and so forth. Anyway, enough for one of them to call 999. Well, they sent round a couple of lads. Got there, the front door was open. The place was in a complete mess. It looked like a bomb had hit it. Miss Taplow herself, they found incoherent, barely conscious at the bottom of the garden, placed back onto some sort of a farm. Anyway, the lads called for an ambulance, got her here at PDQ, and naturally, the big question, can you shed any light onto who might have done this to her?
Well, Inspector, I'm not a forensic scientist by any means. I'm just the surgical consultant who happened to be on duty last night. But, I can tell you that if she'd been attacked, there would have been contusions, lacerations on her person, almost certainly broken bones in a woman of that age, and as it was, nothing. I think I can be confident in saying that she wasn't attacked and that nobody else was involved at all.
Well, can you give any indication as to what might have happened then?
Well, we had to operate. There was obviously some severe trauma to her abdomen. It was distended in a way as if she was heavily pregnant, I suppose. Certainly nothing I've ever seen in a woman of nearly 90. And there was some weird problem with the digestive tract, too. Here, have a look at this. This is what we found when we examined the contents of her ileum, the small intestine. Now, what do you imagine that is, Inspector?
Oh, I don't know. Some kind of insect?
Yes, yes it is. It's actually a bluebottle, although I agree it is hard to see what with it being so decomposed and all.
The digestive juices, I suppose.
Well, partly, yes, but also because in her stomach it's been attacked by that.
A larger insect?
No, not an insect. Look, you see the way the legs are articulated? The two body segments? No, this was some kind of arachnid there.
Why?
Must have been. I'm going to attack the blue bottle in that way. Would have caused a curious kind of tingling as it went down into her gut.
Not enough to explain the condition, though.
No. That's why we took an X-ray. Here.
What the?
Yeah. Erythicus rubecula is the scientific term for it, Inspector. In the vernacular, it's a robin.
And she ate that? Oh! How absurd!
Well, not totally absurd, Inspector. I understand that the French have a tradition in certain branches of gastronomy where they will consume small animals, small finches whole. But I agree, it's certainly not the sort of thing that we expect to see in an elderly woman in rural Oxfordshire now, is it?
No, but if the French eat them, they can't have explained the damage that you can now, can it?
The robin? No, Inspector. This, on the other hand, wouldn't have done her any good at all.
Jesus!
Yes, even the French don't go that far, I think. Seems she wasn't as devoted to this kitty as the neighbours seem to have thought.
Well, fancy that. I'm starting to understand why we won't be available for an interview this afternoon.
Yeah, it must have taken an enormous physical strength and not a little willpower to force it down, but, well, that's certainly what she seems to have done. That's
Unbelievable. Well, when she's well enough to be interviewed, do give me a ring, won't you? We can continue.
We're not done yet, Inspector, I'm afraid.
God almighty. Don't tell me that's what I think it is.
A spaniel, I think. Possibly a small terrier. Again, it's hard to tell with it being so decomposed and all.
What in the world possessed her to do this?
We can't say. Possibly she just wanted to put Kitty out of her misery quickly. More likely, something had triggered a rare psychiatric condition which they call zoophagia, where people have this impulse to ingest live animals.
And she ate all of that just because of a blue bottle. What a hog.
No, not a hog, Inspector. This.
But is that humanly possible?
Must be. Seems she just opened her throat and...
And she survived. That. Horns and all.
Oh, yes. Yes, we can be certain that she did manage to survive that. We know that she managed to survive because afterwards...
Oh, but how?
I don't know how, but I am beginning to have a hypothesis as to the reason.
Well, why then?
Well, I am only guessing. It is just a theory. But is it not possible that she swallowed the cow to catch the goat? She swallowed the goat to catch the dog. She swallowed the dog to catch the cat. She swallowed the cat to catch the bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider.
Wriggled and tickled.
And she's saying tickle inside her. And she swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why she swallowed
She'll not survive. Inspector, I can't exactly say it's been a pleasure, but nonetheless it's very good of you medics to spend your time and expertise in cases like this. We'll be in touch in a few months, I should imagine, before Miss Taplo's well enough to have an interview. And... she's dead.
Of course.